Hi, my name is Roz Humphreys, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about my new book called Spirit Gal Here. And it's going to be available on Amazon on June the 30th. That's next Tuesday, and I'm really, really excited about it. So, in this book, what I did was I included practical examples of how God speaks to us. And He speaks to us in many different ways, but we sometimes are so busy or distracted or unaware that God can use just the simplest things. I remember one time I was walking down the driveway here at my home, and I was walking my dog, and I didn't have my glasses on, and I almost bumped into this well spun huge web. It was big, and I couldn't figure out how in the world it was hanging from the middle of the driveway, because one side had 6 foot hedges and then the other side had trees. And I'm just like trying to figure out where in the world is this thing hanging from. So I went back into the house, I grabbed my glasses, I came back out, and I started to look for the string that was holding up this huge spider web, right? And this poor little bug was caught right in the middle, and that was the only reason that I was able to see it, as I was almost going to walk right into it. And let me tell you something, I would have freaked out if I did, because just the thought of it makes me ugh, right? But when I looked at it, and I started to study it, I noticed that there was a long string that was holding it up from one of the trees on the left side, and that went all the way to the hedges on the right side. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's incredible. It's unbelievable that such a small spider can build something so big overnight. And right then and there was like a lesson that dropped in my spirit, and God started to talk to me about it. God can use nature. Yes, He can. He can use nature to speak to you. He can use nature at any time. I remember being on a balcony at a cruise ship, and you're looking at the vastness of the ocean and how it fills me with gratitude. There are different ways that God can speak to you. And so I hope that you pick up the book, because this is chock full of examples, real life examples, things that you can apply to, or relate to of everyday life in this book. And again, it's called Spirit Gal Here. It's going to be available on Tuesday, June the 30th. And if you notice, yes, I'm very excited about this book, because it's an easy read, but it is also deep. It'll make you think, and it will answer a lot of the questions that you have about God speaking. And yes, He wants to speak to you today. He wants to speak to you from now on, because He loves you. He loves